Studying effectively is not just about putting in hours, it's about using the right strategies to maximize retention and understanding. Let's dive into some scientifically backed methods and habits that top students use to excel in their studies. One of the most critical habits of successful students is scheduling dedicated study time. This isn't just about blocking off hours on your calendar, it's about creating a routine that trains your brain to focus during those periods. Research shows that studying at the same time each day helps your brain entrain to the rhythm, making it easier to concentrate and retain information. Break your study sessions into manageable chunks. For example, instead of a 4-hour marathon, try 2 2-hour sessions with breaks in between. This approach aligns with the brain's natural attention span and prevents burnout. Top students know that focus is a skill, and it requires a distraction-free environment. This means putting your phone on silent, turning off notifications, and letting friends and family know you're unavailable during study time. One of the most powerful study tools is active recall. Instead of passively rereading notes or textbooks, actively test yourself on the material. This forces your brain to retrieve information, strengthening memory pathways. After reading a chapter, close the book and write down everything you remember. Then, check your notes for accuracy. This method has been shown to improve retention far more than repeated reading. A classic 1917 study found that students who read material once and then tested themselves outperformed those who reread the material multiple times. Testing yourself, even if you get answers wrong, is more effective than passive review. Teaching others is one of the best ways to solidify your understanding of a topic. When you explain concepts to someone else, you are forced to organize your thoughts and fill in any gaps in your knowledge. Form study groups where you take turns teaching each other. Even if you're studying alone, pretend you're teaching the material to an imaginary audience. This technique not only reinforces learning but also builds confidence in your mastery of the subject. The gap effect is a fascinating phenomenon where taking short breaks during study sessions enhances learning. During these pauses, your brain continues to process and repeat the information at an accelerated rate, similar to what happens during REM sleep. After studying for 25 to 30 minutes, take a 5 to 10 minute break. Use this time to relax, stretch, or do something unrelated to studying. This allows your brain to consolidate the information and prepare for the next session. Highly effective students often have a clear, long-term vision of how their studies will impact their lives. Whether it's achieving a career goal, supporting their family, or making a difference in the world, this big-picture thinking keeps them motivated. Write down your long-term goals and remind yourself of them regularly. When studying feels overwhelming, reconnect with why you're doing it. This sense of purpose can help you push through challenging moments. A surprising finding from research is that repeated exposure to material can create a false sense of confidence. Students who reread material multiple times often feel they've mastered it, but their actual retention is lower compared to those who test themselves. Don't mistake familiarity with mastery. Use active recall and self-testing to gauge your true understanding of the material. Consistency is key. By studying at the same times each day, you train your brain to enter a focused state more easily. Over time, this routine becomes a habit, reducing the mental effort needed to start studying. If you're struggling to build a routine, start small. Commit to just 15 to 20 minutes of focused study at the same time each day. Gradually increase the duration as your focus improves. Studying effectively is about working smarter, not harder. By scheduling your time, eliminating distractions, using active recall, teaching others, and staying motivated, you can dramatically improve your learning outcomes. Remember, focus and attention are skills that can be developed with practice. Give yourself a few days to adapt to these strategies, and you'll soon see the benefits in your ability to retain and apply knowledge. So, the next time you sit down to study, ask yourself, am I just going through the motions, or am I using the best tools to learn? The answer could make all the difference.